Good morning, everyone. This is Narada Rishi Raja with expeditiousfool.com, where we remove the obstacles by focusing on our DMP each and every day, that daily mindfulness practice. All right, I'm here with some advice from the Gita, so let's go ahead and get started and see what we've got for you. We've got rebirth. So this is chapter 2, verse 27. From one who is born, death is certain. For one who has died, birth is certain. Since you cannot avoid either fate, you should not lament. Right? So with this, yes, it's talking about it as a consistent cycle of death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth. And when we're in this cycle, the key, what it's explained through Karma Yoga throughout the Bhagavad Gita, but the key is to, we can only wait when we're in this cycle. So the key is to learn how to wait happily. That very last line there. Since you cannot avoid either fate, you should not lament. Doesn't matter how you got here. Doesn't matter what was tangled up, right? Doesn't matter what separated you from that formless, everlasting Narayana is the exact name of that aspect of God. And there's no telling what did that. There is something that happened, right? But there's no telling what that was. So spending your time on that, in this intellect, in this limited body, that's going to be a hard time. You're going to lead to lamenting until you get okay just where you're at. We can focus inward, we can learn more, we can learn how to balance more, we can do all of these things to make the experience better, to take away that lamentation. Lamentation exists because we have an issue with where we're at, because we're not accepting of truly who we deeply, truly are, because we can't even find that until we have taken time to take a step back and go inward. That's why all of the techniques teach us how to go inward. That way, eventually we are able to deepen in body as well as thought process, be able to sink into these ideas and really get into that acceptance mode, that surrender, that faith in the whole process. All right, everybody, that's the advice I have for you today from the Gita. That's what Krishna wants us to know today. If you ever want to have any information on this whatsoever, by all means, reach out. I do teach yoga, but when I say I teach yoga, a lot of times people think that it's just asana. No, asana is the smallest portion of the yoga I teach. Yes, I do teach asana, but it's the smallest portion of the yoga I teach. I teach union with God source consciousness. So if that's something you're interested in, please reach out. I've got a breathwork program right now, which is excellent. It's a 1 month. I recommend everybody start with that. And then I have a 6-month initiate program for those that are serious about living a yogic lifestyle. This isn't something that it gets you certified so you go and teach. Guess what? Yoga requires no certification. Anybody, go teach it. Oh, but if you don't know it, then you don't know it. Most teachers don't know it. It's true. You go through a 200-hour, a 500-hour, been through both a couple different times, many different schools. They'll teach you the fundamentals of being able to practice asana and a little bit of theory back behind what's going on. But in order to understand yoga, you do have to live a yogic lifestyle. So if this is something, if these Gita messages are speaking out to you, you want to go deeper into that, you want to understand a lot of these things much, much deeper, I do have that program available. Or you can schedule individual sessions too if the whole thing's a little bit pricey. All right, everybody, have a great day on purpose and stay mindful, everyone. Namaskar.